Mondays. I hate Mondays. Oh, starting a new job, and Sunday afternoon, after it all being planned for quite a while, labourer messes me and lets me down. He ain't coming in. Oh, I'll turn this off. Might be able to get someone else, he says. I don't need them. This is my grandson, do you know what I mean? I'll take these jobs on to help him out. I don't need them. Yeah, I need another numpty one of his mates with me, don't I? So anyway, this is the job. It was raining this morning. I didn't get here till 10, so I'm here half-heartedly. But yeah, no, we've had a sort out, set it out, got a few slabs down there ready. Just get here in the morning and start laying. Look at this mixer. I've had to clean that out. Hey? Dear me. Yeah, nice little job, these Candler greys. Heavy, but there you go. Right, let's see what happens tomorrow. Ooh. Jonathan's going to put the slurry on. This is how we do it. This is a proper slurry, it's not an SPR slurry. Because the SPR don't, it goes off in the pot very quickly, and this stuff doesn't. You know, it's got 8 hours in the pot, so you don't waste it. And just one of them pound pouring things out of Tesco's. Got the bed down already. Sharp sand and cement, 4-in-1 mix. Not a dry mix, not a wet mix. Bit in between. Now Jonathan is going to lay this on his own because I've got the camera.
I've had my training.
Go on, boy. That's it. Let's pop that in. If you grab that camera, see through there.
Yep.
And this is what we use. The beadle, old school beadle. Just tap it down. And that's it. Final touch, level, and the little hammer. Sweet. 10mm spacers. That's it. Getting tight on this joint here and we don't know why, but we might have to space them out, yeah, but that's all good. And that's how we do it. Okie dokie. Edit that.
I think that we rely entirely on
What's that one?
Yeah, put it down, hold. Right, back here. I've got a new labourer. He's very cheap because he owns the house. Right, yeah. My grandson let me down, that's it, he's had his chance. Right, We're laying these. Quite straightforward really, edgings are in most of the way round. And the, what do you call it, whatever you call that thing there. Just putting a line, put a dead man there, cross from there to there, and pull a line, and we've got a central line through here just to line these up. Right, show you how we're laying them. Right, we've got this far today. Not bad for a couple of days. Yeah, got a bit of aggro here but around that manhole, but I might leave that for someone else. Here's the boss. Where's that trowel? He's only put it away. We found an old trowel. He's locked the door now. Can't. He's locked the door. 16% battery. Trowel. See that one? It's a Bowden's, right? It's actually a Tyzac. It was just something Tyzac in the 1888 it was, because I looked it up. He just had another maker's name. It's the same, made in the same place. He actually had a factory in Bowden Street, so that's where that come from. But who did that belong to?
So that was my granddad, who's born late 1800s.
Late 1800s, and he stopped work.
So he stopped work before
1940.
Yeah, so he went in the Second World War.
So that's pre-1940.
Yeah.
So that's.
He never went back to it. He was common after that.
So that's 80 years old, minimum, maybe older. Just don't know how long he had it for, do you?
That's true.
Could be 100 years old.
Yeah.
Could have been from 1888.
Yeah.
Who knows? There you go, another gem. Good morning. Well, I've got all this done. Cole's here. Say hello, Cole. Cole's saying hello. This is my last day here, so I'm just going to get the rest of these edgings in, and then we're going to do this step here. Because Jonathan's going to get a rail cutter because he's getting shorter slabs. He can get 2 cuts out of one rather with my angle grinder. That's the way he wants to do it, so that's fine. And then get all these cut, then I'll drop back and put these in and do this manhole at a later date. But I've got another job next week, so we're just going to get these sets in. That's what he's using as a border. Yeah. All different sizes, these things. Or a thinner one. That's just a slurry, what we're using. Too fat then. Too fat. So we've got recession coming, doesn't it? I'll chat about that later. Things are not looking good, are they? A winter of discontent. as they say. One of the fat ones here. Got here roughly, say 1200. It's the nearest to 1200. 1300. Like that. And fuck, it's Friday. Half day today, as per normal. We'll be on a 3-day week soon anyway, aren't we? Huh? A little extension to do next week. It looks a nice little job. Looking forward to it actually. I ain't laid a brick for, I don't know, over 3 months. Proper anyway. They're gonna go in. Jesus, always something, and I'll put that in later. Cut that off. Right.
And your tea?
Yes, please.
You okay?
Quiet, isn't it? Very quiet. Got rain this afternoon anyway, haven't we? So they say. I fucking spilled some of that on there. Not good. And that's how we do that. We'll to spin that round. I guessed it. Oh dear. Miserable day. Miserable day. Yo, yeah, half day Friday. I've got a bit of running about to do. Got to sort this van out. It's got to go for MOT this week. On Wednesday it goes in. So I've got to chuck tools in my other van, sort it out, probably do a lot of that tomorrow. I need a haircut. I've got to say also, oh, I need something to eat, some breakfast. It ain't looking good, is it? What the government done and what's going on, it's mad, isn't it? It's October the 1st, isn't it, tomorrow? It's when all the fuel bills are going up. Have to see how that works. But yeah, recession, it's inevitable, isn't it? I've just heard that the what's the time now? It's about 11:30 on Friday, and they're saying that the pound has strengthened a little bit against the dollar today, but I don't know how much or what that means. But yeah, it's going to. What happens is obviously the mortgage people don't want to give no mortgages out because they don't know how high the rate's going to go. So they don't want to put themselves at risk. which then in turn means that, you know, house builders won't build houses because they don't know if they can sell them or not, do they? You know, especially at the lower range, starter homes and that, because they're the people who want the mortgages. You know, I don't know, people selling downside, I don't know, just have to see how it goes. I've never really suffered for recessions in the UK. I've always, that last bad one I managed to get, that was in the 80s, wasn't it? When interest rates went up to 16%. That was crazy, wasn't it? People were throwing their keys back at the insurance, at the mortgage companies, and then the council were rehousing them. There ain't no council houses anymore, is there? So that won't happen again. But let's not hope the rates don't go that way again, because people just won't be able to do it. Yeah, I in that recession, I got a job with a maintenance firm, just doing council work. It was all right. Yeah, it got us out of trouble. Most of the others I've ridden because I've been abroad. But I've been in two bad ones, and one was in early 80s in Perth, West Australia. Now, Perth is the most isolated city in the world, I believe. The nearest city to Perth is Singapore. And when there's a recession here, there's a proper recession here. As any Aussie in Perth will tell you. And we had to get up in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and drive to the newspaper, the print, the Western Mail, and there'd be 100, 150 other cars there, all bricklayers, mainly bricklayers, a few carpenters and that, to grab that first edition newspaper for the bricklaying adverts. And there might be just one or two in it. And one would stay in the car running, one would just grab the newspaper, jump back in the car, and you take off, and you'd be looking for the address, and you get there, and there'd be, like, you know, 30, 40 cars just there waiting for the job. It was crazy. But we got lucky there. We got employed by a different company doing something else, which was good. That's a different story. But yeah, that was pretty harsh in Australia. And the other one was that one in Spain when I was out there, which started about, I don't know, 17 years ago, was it? 16, 17 years ago. And that just happened overnight. 1 minute everyone was working, and then the next day that was it. And, you know, you couldn't get any work, not even a day. It was unbelievable. I don't know. I hope you don't get like that here. Oh well. Chin up and enjoy the weekend, and let's see what Monday brings, eh? There you go.